Hello, Angela. How are you? Thank you for joining me today. How is your day going? I have a nice one. Oh, oh, what did you buy? What'd you get? And where'd you go? You went to Michael's old and Hobby Lobby. Okay. Would you like to come up and show us well, right now it's just you and me. Would you like to come up and show me what colors you got? That's okay. Mine is not fantastic. Oh my goodness. Oh well, no, you concentrate on your driving, and thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. I really do. Can't wait to see what you got. And yes, I'm all about my Susan Bates hook. Love me some Susan Bates. You had to go to Michael's and Joann's both in order to get everything that you needed. Because I normally can only do one store at a time. After I've done Michael's, I and mine aren't close together. Um, Michael's is about 20 minutes from my house, and then Hobby Lobby is about 30 minutes from there. And they closed my Joanne, so I don't even know where it is. So I know you don't have anything on your hook because you have a steering wheel in your hand. And do you have anything in your cup? I have a red tea that I discovered in Portland when I went to see my stepson. It's called Red Nectar, and it's by Stephen Smith. But it has all of these African bushes in it that I have never heard of before. And it turns out to be a red tea. It really is red. And it's good. It's very good. It's got Rooibos, rooibos, and honeybush from South Africa with natural fruit flavors. Now, see, I'm spoiled because when I have an orange soda, I want vanilla ice cream in it and have a root. I have that old orange crush soda and vanilla ice cream, orange pickles. So while you're driving, my I did not realize how many finished objects I had until I started pulling them out. So I started before February because my cousin has a lot of my baby things in the shop. But I started with in February with Moogly's ear warmer. And the first one I made turned out to be a little small. So I ended up with a mommy and me ear warmer set. And since we were in the middle of the pandemic, I made a little mask cover to go with the ear warmers. And I call it a mask cover because with yarn you have to make it thin enough so that you can breathe through it. So it was not thick enough to be any kind of protection, but it just made it a little set. And so then I went ahead and played with the pattern until I could make a cowl to go with it. And then my granddaughter came in and said, well, pink is my favorite color. So then I had to come up with the pink mask cover. And the ear warmer. That's upside down, isn't it? And the ear warmer. And the cowl. So what are your favorite things to crochet, Angela? Hi, IBB Creates. How are you? Thank you so much. What is on your hook and what is in your cup? Did you bring a finished object? Would you like to come up and show it? Um, they told me how to pin the link at the top, but it doesn't work for me. So I just have to keep dropping the link every time I want to have somebody come up, or if anybody is willing to come up. And the pink, we probably should go for work in progress Wednesday. But I had finished the cap and didn't sew it together, and so I forgot that I hadn't sewn it together. So I just have to sew the top of the cap together, the top of the beanie together, and that goes with the pink and white set. I like to crochet. And this is good for me to pull everything out so I can take the pictures and put the pictures in the catalog and get everything boxed up and sent to my cousin to put in the shop because it's taking up a lot of room in my house. So I joined Granny D's Moss Stitch Challenge that she had in, was it May? May Moss Stitch? And so I made two moss stitch dishcloths, and it has the little ruffle edge, which I think is kind of cute. I had never crocheted a dishcloth before. Wrong way, Valerie. There we go. So that was for the moss stitch challenge. When I can't think of anything to crochet, I just go around to see who is hosting what kind of challenge, and then I find a pattern in that stitch because I have so many things that I want to try, and this gives me an excuse to try them. Ivy, what do you like to crochet?
Bella Porch? I don't know Bella Porch is. Bella Porch, oh my god.
And then the same cousin discovered that they have the scrub off yarn, which is a combination of cotton yarn and scrubby yarn. And she found the bath puff pattern. So for a while, I was making the bath puffs in all of the different colors of the scrub off yarn that they had because I didn't know that there was any such animal. I knew nothing about the scrub off yarn or bath puffs, and so I was really having fun with these. Mountain Dew, and on your third cardigan, ooh, from your Hobby Lobby yarn haul. Oh, Ivy, I'm going to have to come over to your channel and see what you got at Hobby Lobby. And you're on your third cardigan. Oh, girl. Okay. I knew what you meant. Because I can typo with the best of them. I'm hitting the right keys and the wrong letters are coming out. I don't understand this. Oh, now I have not done cardigans. I have done two, what do you call them? Shrugs. I'm still working on my shrug. And I got something in the bottom of here to show you. Hi, Mel. How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Do you have a finished object you'd like to come up and share? Mel says hi to everybody. What is on your hook? What is in your cup? And what have you been working on? Or should I ask, what have you finished working on? Because this is Finished Object Friday. Inquiring minds want to know. Mel, do I remember correctly, were you making the amigurumi? Oh, no, honey. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. There's the link if you'd like to come up and show us what you've been up to. We'd be happy to see it. And Ivy just finished a mosaic coin purse. Oh, I bet that is gorgeous. What color, Ivy? Black and red? I love mosaics. Not necessarily doing them, but I love the way they look. They are so pretty. Purple, pink, and gray. Yes, I know that's gorgeous. I know that is gorgeous. I have YouTube. I have Facebook. I am trying to be better about posting on Facebook. I do not have Instagram because I just can't keep up with everything. Oh, you're doing the checkerboards. Okay, okay. I knew somebody was doing a blanket and somebody was doing amigurumi, but I couldn't remember who was doing what. But that checkerboard takes a while, as does the blanket. She took the eyes out. Oh no, how did she get the eyes out? They tell me that those safety eyes are hard to remove. What did she do? Oh, thanks, Ivy. I'm a, what am I? BJ's Fine Crochet. I shortened it for YouTube. And I did ask um, people if I should go ahead and put the fine in VJ's Crochet so that my YouTube and my Facebook were the same. And nobody ever said anything, so I guess I'll leave it as is. Hello, Crystal. Welcome. How are you, my dearest? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And what have you finished working on? What was it? You were working on a blanket you had not finished. But you had finished something, if I remember correctly. But then knowing me, I probably not. My mind is not what it used to be. Oh, and the patterns for everything that I'm showing today are in the description. I remembered to put them in. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know what to do. You finished, oh. Crystal, do you want to come up and show us the around the bases Afghan? I would love to see it. I would love to see that. I went and looked at the pattern and it was just, oh my goodness, impressive. And you're working on a cardigan as well. Okay. We've got all these nice, talented people working on cardigans. I ain't able. Well, I guess I am if I could sit still long enough. I have too many interruptions. And then I have to fall back to where I messed up. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Crystal. And Ivy says hi. Yes, it is good to see her. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Happy to see her. So my daughter looked at my daughter is my worst critic. She looked at all my little bath poofs and she said she didn't like the scrubby yarn. I said, okay. So I made a larger buff poof in just the cotton yarn. because she had also said that my little bath puffs were too small. Like, okay, fine, be that way. And I don't mean to make anybody busy. But then what I discovered when I started making facial scrubbies was that my cousin who has the shop also makes goat soap. So we're going to package up the goat soap with facial scrubbies. And I discovered that you can take one skein of peaches and cream and get, or is it two skeins? You can get a little bath puff and three facial scrubbies out of the same skein of yarn, but it doesn't look like the same yarn. Look how differently it works up. And that is all from the same variegated skein. Okay, here's Mel. Hi,
Hello.
Mel. Welcome. Thank you. Oh, and here's Crystal.
First
Hi,
time I'm on a live,
Crystal.
so
Over
a
that
bit
rough over here,
nervous.
Sonny. Let's see. Let me see if I can turn this camera around. The wrong way. Okay. I'm gonna
Oh,
have
you're
fun.
going to show your blanket? Okay.
Well,
I know it never does it when you want it to, does it?
no, there it is. I found it. I knew there was a setting. I just had to find it.
Right.
Put pink on the camera.
Oh.
Baby, get down, please, ma'am.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Look over the
Oh,
mess. My
Yes.
room's a
Crystal.
mess.
Well, our first love is crochet. Cleaning comes when we run out of yarn.
My favorite part's the center square. My husband even told me the best part's the center square.
It's beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors.
The color is the Super Savers Ombre and Aqua.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, the colors are nice.
I love it. Oh, Crystal, that's beautiful.
Baby, up,
Mel,
up.
what do you have? Mel, are you frozen?
I'm actually still working
Oh,
on my dress. This is a dress that I'm working on, so see, I haven't finished yet.
oh, hold on. Let me.
It,
Oh, that is pretty.
yeah, I'm still in the process of doing it. I haven't finished it yet.
Oh, Mel, that is pretty. What color yarn is that?
I can't remember offhand. I'll have to go back and check inside and let you know. Excuse the noise, the kids on the background.
I know. I got headphones on
That's
mine.
why I don't normally go on the live because I doesn't want them to make noise now.
I understand. I understand. I have the
Just
same
and
problem.
these doilies.
Oh, that is beautiful. Is that purple?
This one.
Mel, is that purple?
No, it's a pink and a blue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
pink.
gorgeous.
I love that. That's beautiful.
That is
Thank you.
gorgeous.
And please look over the faces I made. It had nothing to do with your work. I had a vicious little thing jumping on me.
This is just
Oh, I love that.
a placemat. Well, like a pot holder.
That is lovely. That is
Thank you.
just lovely. Now, how do you get all that done with the kids?
Actually, my sleep time. I use my sleep time because about it's 6 of them. So it's
Oh
a lot of
my.
work.
Yes.
Majority of the day is dedicated towards seeing about them. So when they fall asleep in the night, that's when I get the time to do my crochet.
Gotcha. 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 Crystal, can you show your cardigan?
Yeah, give me 1 second. That's what I was just working on. Let me pull my hook out for a minute.
Because I know you got some pretty colors.
This is just in white because I wanted something I could wear with anything in a neutral.
Ah.
I'm trying to get it set out.
Ivy B says, ooh, pretty. She loves it. She loves the
It's
colors.
not done yet, but from where I'm so short, it's going to be duster length.
I heard you say that this morning. I've seen some dusters and I've said nope, I'm not gonna make anything that long. Oh, how cute is that?
This
Oh,
stitch is
Crystal.
nice.
Oh, that is nice.
And the only stitches that's really used with it is the half double, chain, and single. And the single is for the when you go to do the border around it and around the arm, you actually just chain out from the sleeve when you're done, and you do the ribbon in the back loop only. So it's like a one-piece
Really?
sleeve. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is beautiful.
And the thing that caught my attention about it is I wanted something for fall and winter, and I don't know if you've seen the hole, but it's got a pocket hole.
I saw the hole. I was going to ask you if it was a cape but you said it was a cardigan.
Yeah, it's a
So
cardigan with a
that,
pocket hole.
oh, that's beautiful.
It has you to
I
do the
like those,
hole.
but I don't make them because here by us is very hot. So making
Ah,
them is like, yeah, it doesn't really make sense because I can't wear them. The weather does be hot right through here.
oh yeah. We get cold weather half the year here, so
Right,
you wouldn't catch
right.
me
Yeah,
wearing it right
well,
now. It's 95 degrees outside.
yes, majority of the time it's hot, really, really hot. Like right now, it's real hot.
Well, you might could make a cotton lightweight lacy one if you just wanted to look.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah.
So even your winter, so you don't have any cold weather ever.
No, we just have like dry season and wet season, which is just rain or sun.
Oh dear. Well, at least it doesn't get cold when it rains. It either
To be
gets
honest,
cold
I
here
think
when
it
it
rains the
rains or it
heat
gets
more. It is
really
rains the heat
humid.
more.
BJ, I'm going to jump down because I'm fearful that little thing in the house is fixing to start barking.
Thank you, Crystal. Thanks for coming up and showing me that. I appreciate it. It is beautiful. I,
Thank
ca-
you.
I love that around the So I'm glad you showed me your Afghan because the one I looked at was different. It actually had bases and looked like a baseball diamond.
Yeah, it wasn't that one. It's by Scalloped. I can't say the name because the WordPress is an Indian name, and I don't know how to say it correctly, but it's like Calipoyate.
Okay, so I was looking at the wrong Afghan. So I thank you for showing me that because the one you did is a whole lot prettier than the one I was looking at. The one you
Oh yeah.
did is beautiful.
And the reason I liked it is you get to actually choose the block you're doing in the center. You know, a lot of
Oh,
patterns like that, they tell you which block to do. You get to choose the block and then just build around it.
oh, that's beautiful. That is awesome. Oh yeah,
That's
you
nice.
did good. You did good. Thank you.
And
And I love that color. I
I'm not
love it.
sure, but I think it was Gary's pillow square that I used for it.
Oh really?
Yeah, I just did
Now
half the pillow
who is Gary?
of Urban Fibers.
Okay, okay, okay. No thanks. I'm sorry, people are talking to me. No, thank
Oh,
you.
you're
Thank you,
fine.
though.
I'm surprised the dog ain't barked yet. Calm. She's
Well, you
part
know
blue
what?
healer.
That's the good thing. She knew that you were actually doing your thing here today. So
I'm
that is
surprised. She's being
fantastic.
good.
She's letting you actually talk to some other people. Sabrina says it is 97 in Savannah.
Ooh. I
Ooh,
know the last time I looked here, it was 95, and I think they said 96% humidity.
girl. Now see, I haven't. Now you all are gonna make me look. I haven't even looked to see what it was today because today was going to be cooler than yesterday, and I think yesterday it was. Thank you.
Bye, people.
My girls are leaving. Yay! It's 87 and it feels like 91. But yesterday, I think we were up in I think it was 100 yesterday.
I know
But it
yesterday
rained last night and we had a beautiful storm.
it's cooled down some here today versus yesterday. I will say that. Don't feel as hot, anyways.
I hope they didn't hear that.
Would anybody like to have an 8-year-old? I have one free of charge.
I missed that. Oh, they're fixing to start. I'm popping now. I hear.
Thank you for coming up, Crystal. I appreciate it. Go clean up your stuff, please, please, please. Pretty please. Oh my goodness gracious. And you have 6 of them now? I don't know how
I
you
have a
do it.
2-year-old, and she's like a little woman.
How old are the other 5? So you've got a 2-year-old and how old?
Um, it's the oldest. The oldest is 16. The other is going to be 13. Um, my daughter, she is 10. The other one is 7 and 5.
Wow. Yeah, they keep you busy.
Mm-hmm.
They keep you busy.
Yep.
Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate that. And tell Sheila I said hello. And I'm glad she's got little people. I'm getting rid of my little people. Okay, we were doing the Lovey, and so I had a little toppers, oh, little
That
toppers
is so
beanie
pretty.
that I made. Thank you. And I like the little toppers because you just tie it on, so you can untie it and wash the beanie, and then just tie it back on.
Yes, that's nice.
Thank you.
My daughter, the little one, she pulls out everything.
Oh
Even
no.
if I put a pom pom on the hat, she'll try to pull it out. She pulls out everything.
Oh goodness. Well, lucky for her, I don't like pom poms, so we would get along. We would get along. And Crystal, I did the same thing you did. I picked the middle of this is a bag a day. What do you call it? Motif. It's a bag a day granny square, and then I finished it off with the Daisy Hill Farm
That's
modern
the
baby blanket.
that's very nice.
Thank you. Thank
I'm
you.
still working on my granny square blanket. I sent my son to bring it for me so I could show you how far I reach in it.
Okay. Okay. What color is it?
Right on the middle shelf.
Thank you, sister. And I'm not throwing things on the floor. I have a box over here. So I am going. So all of these are going in the bin, and then I have to take pictures of them. Oh, Mel, that is cute. Now,
I
see,
still
I
have to
hate.
weave in the ends. I haven't weaved in the ends as yet. I still have a good way to
Right.
go.
That is beautiful. Now, see, I hate sewing squares together. They're
Thank you.
doing a purse this Saturday on Gigi the Crochet Queen, and it's all the spiral squares, and they're going to assemble them and make a purse. Can't do it. Can't do it.
It takes a lot of
I
work.
know, Sabrina. I know. I know. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much. So, how long have you been crocheting, Mel?
I started at the age of 8.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
about 20 something now because I am 30. I'm 34.
Okay, so you've made a lot of things. But okay, so you're making the granny square blanket. What are you going to do with it since it's so hot there?
I haven't decided yet. I think I'd give it to as a gift or probably just keep it. I'm not sure as yet. I just making I made
I'm
I
so,
made it because I wanted to go through the experience of making it. I see things and I like them and I make them, but I don't have no use for them really.
Mel, you broke up. Say that again, please.
No, I was saying that I made them because I like if I see patterns and I like it, so I make it.
Mhm.
But I really
Mhm.
don't have much use for it, so I just normally give it to someone who probably would need it. I had
Okay.
I had made a lot of baby hats and all that and donated to the hospital here by us for the babies.
Okay. That's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice. Because your work is beautiful. That's why I was asking, what do you do with it?
thank you,
Thanks, Sabrina. Oh, they love that, Mel. They love it.
thank
Yeah,
you,
your work is beautiful.
thanks, Sabrina.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you. So, my same cousin, um, I found, I was doing somebody's challenge, and I made the waffle stitch
You waffle
dishcloth
stitch.
because everybody says the waffle stitch is a yarn eater, and I didn't want to use a lot of yarn practicing
Mm-hmm.
it, so I made a dish rag.
It looks nice. It's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. And then I discovered this. When I started crocheting, like you, a long time ago, but not at 8, they just had plain red heart yarn. And they've come out with all of these different fibers that I want to try. So I've been trying them all. So I made a kitchen scrubby out of the scrubby yarn. And I had never even seen this before, so I've enjoyed doing these.
We don't
Now,
have,
Sabrina, I'm sorry, Sabrina wants to know where do you live?
and I live in the Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago. I live Trinidad.
Okay. I have never been to Trinidad. I've been to Jamaica. I like Jamaica.
I have never left Trinidad to go anywhere since.
I did not do it until my children were grown so that I could go on my own. It's hard to travel when you have young children.
Mm-hmm.
So
It is.
it may be a while before you get to go anywhere.
I'm not sure if I'd actually leave because I'm so used to being here.
Right.
Maybe I'll just go to our twin island in Tobago for a visit. Probably does it. I'm afraid to travel to go other places, especially with what's going on now
Yes,
with the pandemic and stuff.
yes. I have not been anywhere in 2 years. So I know exactly what you mean. And when people say, well, we're going to go, and I said, well, have a good time. I'll be here when you get back.
Of course, same here. My grandmother used to travel a lot. She been
Did
to a lot of
she?
places. Yes, but she died last year.
Oh, my.
But she traveled a lot of places. Everywhere, majority of the places I could think of, she traveled.
Wow.
Been to
On the
India, she
train.
been to Curacao, she been to New Jersey, Florida.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
she lived her full life.
It sounds like I've never even been to New Jersey, but then I've been to Jamaica. When all this is over, I have a lot of places I want to see. So then we got the little doggy, and I made the doggy hat with
That
the
is
lovey
nice.
top.
The color is nice. Cute
Thank
little dog.
you. And then to go with the lovey hat, I actually made the lovey.
Is it black? Oh my,
Oh, there we go.
that's pretty.
Thank you. So we have the hat and the lovey. And then I found Red Heart had a similar color yarn, so I made the sack. Oh, I'll have to solo me for a second. I made the sack, the drawstring convertible bag, and then you open up the top of the bag, and it lays out into a blanket.
Wow.
Oh dear, that's if I can get it untied. There we go. Because I had put some, my daughter says, well, what does it look like when it's full? I had a thing of cotton thread in here. So then it opens up into a blanket, and you can lay it out and lay the baby on it. Or my daughter, of course, says, you can put all your beach stuff in there and take it to the beach and sit on the sand in it. And I'm
Yes.
thinking, you're going to sit in the sand on my crochet? But then, it's functional. And I was like, no, you're not gonna put my crochet in the sand. But that's just me. Oh my goodness. This is easier if you're standing up. There we go.
Wow.
So you can lay it out and you can sit in it or lay the baby on it and put all your stuff inside of it and cinch it up and carry it with you.
That's a nice idea. I haven't thought of something like that, but it looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Crystal says deepest sympathy, Mel, and she's sending you hugs.
Thank you.
And Ivy's back is laundry day. Oh my goodness. I don't have laundry days anymore because they changed the way our electric payments go, and they charge us
Every day,
more.
every day is
You
laundry day with me.
Oh my, well, yeah, I guess so. They charge us more from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So they want you to run your washer, dryer, and dishwasher either before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. at night. So I do well, and it's usually just me, so I'll just do a couple of loads a week. We did we did Lovey's on Gigi the Crochet Queen one night. So I had, and we just picked up all of the different ones we found. This is a little llama, and it's nice because it
It's
comes
beautiful.
with the little animal top and with the skein of yarn.
Yes.
And with it being summertime here, all of these little winter kits were on sale, which makes it a nice time to stock up in yarn here. So, do you have
Hmm.
yarn stores there, or do you order online? How do you get your
Um,
yarn, Mel?
I with ordering for me it is a bit costly because the shipment tend to be more than the yarn itself.
Right.
I did try ordering from ICN and it took 4 months before it could reach here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
I to me I buy what we have here, but we don't have like a variety to say well it has cotton and all of that. We just have like basic acrylic or wool
Okay.
and
Okay.
just in one size. Bring the bag I brought today. I will show you what it is what the ones that we have here.
Okay.
The bag is inside my room. We don't have a variety. See how you all have like different fibers and all of that. It
Mhm.
doesn't have that in my country. So if I want those, I have to actually order them. That's a fact. Like these, universal. Can I turn it? We have universal. See, just this is the wool. I don't have any of the acrylic, and then this is the variegated one. But all is the same brand. So
Okay.
we don't have much to really say. Just the colors are different, but all is the same brand for us here.
Mhm. Mhm. So, is that in a regular store or is that in a yarn store?
We have craft stores. We don't have like a yarn store. It's like small craft stores.
Okay. I'm surprised you don't have cotton because with your weather being hot all the time, I would think it would be easy to grow cotton there.
Yeah, it is. It is easy to grow. Sorry, it's easy to get cotton here because we have cotton trees around, but we don't have like people making the yarn here because the
Oh,
all
okay.
these yarn come from these came from Turkey. They were
Okay.
made in
Okay.
Turkey.
Okay.
See, they
Okay.
were made in Turkey.
Okay.
So
So
I guess
if
they order it the same way.
so if you're getting yarn from Turkey, you might be able to order from Hobie.
The I could order. The ordering is not a problem, but as I said, it costs a lot to ship it to my country.
Okay, because I
Yeah.
was thinking their shipping would be more reasonable.
Oh,
Maybe
I will check
not.
it. I will check it out and see then.
In a cotton for the beach. Yes, Crystal, I agree. I'll probably make a couple in cotton and see what how they turn out because I don't think acrylic would do well on the beach. I was thinking acrylic for a baby or something indoors, but you're right. For outdoors, probably cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal always has the best ideas.
She has a channel.
Crystal, do you have a channel? I think the last time we asked, she said she didn't have any content on it.
Oh, okay. As if she has one, I would have go and subscribed to her.
Would you be better off getting Italian yarns now? Mel, would you be better off getting Italian yarns?
Where where do I how do I order? Is it cheaper?
Crystal? Because I know Hobie and Hobium are both from Turkey. That's why I was suggesting Hobie, because I think if you order a certain amount, you get free shipping. I don't know about Italian yarns. Who has them, Crystal?
Yeah. Where do you get them?
Inquiring minds want to know. I don't know anything about Italian yarns.
First time I'm hearing about it too.
Okay, Crystal has not started making yarny content yet.
Okay.
Okay, now, Italian yarns. I don't even. And I've seen everybody do yarn hauls, and they've done ice yarn, Hobie, and Hobium. I don't remember anybody having an Italian yarn haul. She says it would be closer to you.
Okay. Is there a website or something? Or just type up Italian yarns?
Maybe Google Italian yarns and see what happens.
Okay.
Because yeah, Italy would be closer to you. I just suggested Hobie because the yarns you showed were from Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But the yarns across there by you all are really nice. I just look at everybody unboxing and I'll be like, if
yeah,
I could only get some of those.
yeah,
They are
yeah,
really nice.
yeah. Oh, they are. Okay. Let's see. Here we come. Sabrina's son sent her a small box of fabric from Africa, and it cost $100. Sabrina. Ooh,
It's expensive.
ooh, that's expensive. That's
How
terrible.
much did I pay for this? The shipment alone to bring it, he bring one pack of yarn from Iceland. It cost me I think so. I think it was $82 just for one pack, and
Oh no.
the price of the yarn was about $27 or something like that in our money, TT dollars. So I was like, if I'm paying $27 for a pack, the pack of yarn, because this was for the amigurumi yarn, right? So that is the small one. What is it in here? Yeah.
And here is Ivy. Welcome, Ivy.
Hi.
Thank you for
Hi,
joining us.
how are y'all?
Good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Hello, Mel.
Hi. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
You're my second time I went on anybody's panel.
This
I'm
is my
honored.
first time, so I'm nervous.
Me too.
I think this is only like my fourth live, so I'm so happy to have somebody up here to talk to.
Oh, you're better than I. I went live one time and I was like, I can't do this.
You can
I
do it.
tried it, and then I came off so fast because to me, I was like, nobody's not gonna come, and I don't want to make myself a fool.
Right, that's what I did on my first one, and I'm like out of the camera here. Okay, there we go. That's what I did on my first one, and I sat here and nobody came, and then when the lady came, I said what I had to say, and then I said bye, And after I had ended the live, she was still typing, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I commend everybody who does this,
I
and
know, right?
they do such good jobs.
Yes, they do.
I think it's practice though.
It comes with experience.
Yes,
Continuously doing it, you get much better at it and you feel a little more comfortable.
yes, yes, yes. And my internet was so iffy. I finally figured out how to plug into the modem to get my
Hmm.
laptop to work better. So my Wi-Fi doesn't work with StreamYard very well.
Uh,
So
I wanted to
Ivy,
show you
what did
my
you bring to
Okay.
show?
mine when I was talking about it.
Oh, I knew it was gorgeous. Oh, Ivy, that is gorgeous. Did you put
I
a
made
zipper
my
at the top?
yes.
Oh,
I
look at
also,
so cute.
that's
How did
all.
you?
That's
And
hand
you
stitched,
lined
not
it.
sewing machine. I hand stitched that.
Oh, Ivy.
Made my own pom pom.
Oh, let me make you some. Oh, that's gorgeous.
That's actually true colors
That
right
is
there too.
pretty.
That is
And the
gorgeous.
pom pom, you can take the pom pom off. And I made this one to go on it too. It's a stitch marker or whatever. And I made that one.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
Wow.
is that when you comb out the yarn, it makes it fuzzy like that?
Yes, this is actually do you know nylon thread? It's by Omega. You might know it by Sizzle.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
It's a Hobby Lobby brand. I think it's a number 5 or 7. I can't remember. It's a little.
Okay,
It's like a size 3, 4. But I figured it'd work. It'd last longer. But
that is
yeah,
beautiful.
I just love my.
That is absolutely beautiful. Now, how did you make the pom pom?
I took the. I buy it in a big old yard of
Faux fur?
faux fur, yes. And I
Okay,
take, believe it or not, for this one I used a lot of number 5 Hobby Lobby thread.
okay,
Thread. It's real thin.
Okay.
okay.
You can see it. It's real thin.
Yes,
And it comes on spools like this. And I took it and I
right.
laid it down on the faux fur. You can see my
Okay,
circles. Drew a circle around it.
okay.
And take your needle and do about like a little quarter of an inch or eighth of an inch in and stitch around it and pull it forward and stuff it. That's it.
Heavens.
Just like that.
Okay. So it's got stuffing inside of it,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
like
And
the
I put
ponytail.
yes. And I put a
And
little
it doesn't even look so. It looks so pretty.
I put a button on the end
Okay.
and made a eye hook and then put that on.
Oh, Ivy, that is gorgeous.
This is nice.
That is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Now tell me what's on your mannequin.
Oh well, those are the 3 cardigans.
Cardigan.
Um, the yarn, the dazzling yarn.
Yes.
Okay. This one is the sunburst, and then I'll show you the colorway.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
V-stitch.
Yeah, yeah. And then front post, back post around the shoulders, sleeves, and the front.
Okay. Okay.
Then the other one is Hint of Jasmine.
Oh my.
Those are
But I
pretty.
think the best color combination was this one, and I can't even remember the name now. But look at the color on this one.
Oh,
Wow.
Ivy. That is
Yeah.
gorgeous. And that's
The
a
colors
dazzle
are really
yarn as
nice.
well?
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, the stitch and all is beautiful.
Just
That now see, I just got all warm and fuzzy looking at that.
I love these. This is a simple design. This one I put a one front post double crochet in between the V stitches, and I didn't do it on these. I just did straight V stitch on these.
Okay.
Yeah, real simple.
Okay.
Simple.
Now, where did you get your mannequin?
My sister-in-law gave it to me.
Oh,
It
bless
was
her heart.
sitting in a garage, and she didn't want it, and she offered it to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's Ivy, those are beautiful. Those are really beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Those
they're
are
nice.
those are truly beautiful.
Not as good as you
Um,
guys' work.
I beg to differ because we all did something different, and they're all gorgeous. They are all gorgeous. I love those sweaters. Is it a free pattern?
Mine was it's a stitch, like you said, it's a V stitch. It's a double crochet, chain two, and a double crochet. If you could do that, stack it inside each other, just going up. I did my measurements around my biggest part. So mine would be my butt area. So I did that and added 2 inches per side, so 4 inches. And went
Okay.
back and forth, split the arm, and then stitched it at the top, and then did the arm itself. It's simple,
Oh.
real simple.
Okay. Okay.
It sounds very easy.
Yeah, it sounds easy.
It's easy.
Okay,
It's just
Ivy.
multiples of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's multiples of 3. So you just do 3 the width of you around the biggest part, and do V stitch all the way up like a square. Now I'm awful. I don't like panels. I don't know if anybody else. Nobody's ever explained to me why people do patterns and panels. When you stitch up on the side, they have a big old,
Yeah,
Yeah.
bulky, like, yeah,
you can see the
Seams.
seam. You can see
Yes.
the
yeah.
seam.
They
I don't
do.
like,
Yes.
so I do
No.
mine all the way across and then split for the arm and only seam at the top. That's it.
That is beautiful.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. You're welcome. And Sabrina says that's beautiful.
Can't see
And
my chart.
Crystal says, um,
Private chat.
Mel,
SPC, so
try
based on
Etsy
yarn?
for
I
yarn.
didn't even know. I'll check it
That's,
out
that's,
and see.
that's an idea. And Sabrina said that her son was on vacation and got stuck in Africa for 6 months. So for March, yeah. I'm sorry. That's horrible. That is horrible. Mel,
Wow.
those sweaters are
Thank you,
beautiful.
Sabrina.
That coin purse is beautiful. Oh my goodness. What inspired you to do your coin purse that way?
What's her name? Tina? Tina. I think it's Tina. I just saw a video and she done a mosaic. She's so funny. She makes you laugh, and so I stuck with one of her patterns, and this was one of her patterns. And I just said I got 3 colors yarn that I know I could do that with. So
There you go. There you go. That's
Nice.
how I find a lot of my inspiration is watching somebody else's channel
Yeah.
because we did the
Almost all
coming
of us get
home.
inspiration.
Right. Because we did the coming home poncho as a make along on Gigi's channel. So I finished the poncho finally and figured out that the reason I couldn't get the edging to work out right is that the edging you have to end on a row that's a multiple of 4. It doesn't say that in the pattern. So I finally figured that out and got that worked up. I had started it in 2020 for Easter, and it turned out we didn't go to church for Easter. And I frogged it 3 times and put it in the bag and said, somebody's going to have to help me with it. And finally found somebody who could work through it with me. Hi, Helen. How are you? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. We are showing our finished work.
Hi,
What have
Helen.
you finished? This is Finished Object Friday. This is my first Finished Object Friday. Thank you all for coming by. And Helen does pretty work too. She really does.
How did your hat turn out, BJ?
Excuse me just a minute. I'm going to put people out of my house in a minute. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Sorry about that, everybody. I finished the hat.
Lovely.
I finished it and
Oh
did the
wow.
what do you call it? What did we put in there? Plastic canvas in the
Mhm.
bill. So I got it done and it matches the poncho. So I've got the cap and the poncho. Hello. I just needed to get cool enough that I can wear it because right now it is too hot for this.
Yeah. You did an awesome job.
Yes,
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Pretty.
Thank
Oh, wow. The
you.
borders are nice.
Thank you. If I remember to make myself solo so that you can actually see it, somebody has to remind me of these things sometimes.
Is
But
that
I
the
got
spider
I
stitch in there?
this is the you know what? It's a
Star stitch, spider stitch.
this is really a granny square. If you think about it as a granny square, it works
Right.
out correctly. And then the border is just double crochet and chain.
Oh, I thought I saw you. I thought it looked like it was a spider stitch or the star stitch right there. Right there.
To the
Just
end.
chain and double
That's just
crochet.
okay.
And it makes clusters.
Yeah.
Hello, baby. But if you don't end on a row that is a multiple of 4, it doesn't come out right. Uh, Ivy, Sabrina wants to know if you live close to Georgia. Oh, Ivy's
She's
frozen.
frozen. She's frozen.
Sometimes the technology works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yep.
Oh, we lost Ivy. Helen, we're still waiting to hear what you've been working on. And
Hi,
thank you for
Helen.
joining me. You're off work, right? You're not in the car, are you? So I entered the bot along that Jill and Daniel are
Mm-hmm.
hosting, and this little person that keeps running in here bothering me picked out the hat and the yarn for my bot along.
That's pretty. I had
Thank
made I
you.
had made some like those for my two daughters, but
Have
they wear it
you?
sometimes.
And I was going to make the brim bigger for her. The pattern stops here,
Hmm.
and she says, "No, I like it like that." I said, "Okay, fine, thank you, thank you." Let's see, where am I? You have the same problem that Sheila has. Which problem? Oh, my sucky internet. My internet has serious issues. Honest to see it does. Oh,
Say
yep, you're still
hello. Say
working and
hi.
listening.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Hello. Is she the 2-year-old?
Yes, she is. Miss
Oh, she's
Troublemaker.
big. She is so cute. Look at all that hair. I know
Yes,
she's
she has
hot
a
under
lot of
that
hair.
hair. Hi. She is pretty, Mel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Helen
She
is
likes a
finishing a
lot of
baby dress
attention.
and a blanket. Oh, Helen, I can't wait to see it. I'm sorry, Mel. What'd you say?
No, Sunny, she loves a lot of attention.
Oh, yes, yes. That's those little girls. Oh my
Say
goodness.
bye. Going back inside.
Where did I
Okay.
get the hat pattern? This hat, Sabrina, it's in the description. I was good. I sat down and I put all the patterns in the description. It's a bag a day hat, and
Crystal
the
patterns are very
pattern link
easy
is
to
in the
make.
description. I'm sorry.
Stand up. No, I said all crystal patterns are very easy to make.
Yeah, well, she's got to come up with easy patterns. She's got 5 kids, so she doesn't have a lot of time.
I just wonder how she does it too. I mean, she makes a lot of she has a lot of videos, a lot of tutorials,
Yes, she
and
does.
I
Yes,
just
she
be
does.
here struggling to find time.
I know, and she does all the shawls.
Yeah, she handles it very well, and she
Well,
homeschools
she,
her children too, so which is a lot of work for her.
but she doesn't sleep much. She has insomnia, so she's up all night.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't. I knew who you meant, Sabrina. Hi, Sheila. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Oh, they're all gone. Oh, you got rid of your babies? Okay, I'm getting rid of this one shortly. I'm getting rid. She's free. I know. Well,
Oh
Sheila, how
gosh.
many did you have? And hello and welcome and thanks for coming by because I know you're tired. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, that one doesn't go there, does it? No. Okay. Sorry. I had to stop myself because the box that the batch that I just finished are all washed and blocked. This batch needs to be washed and blocked so it's going in its own pile. And I block everything because my grandmother blocked everything and she taught me how to crochet, so I can't get past blocking.
I think the only thing I block is mostly like the doilies, chair
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I
Oh
don't
yeah,
do
but
everything.
seriously? Excuse me. I am so sorry. I'll be right back. Mel, you're in charge.
Mommy. Okay. Mommy. 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 Say hi. Say hi. What is banana? Say hi, Helen. Helen says hi. You just waving. That's nice. 2 years and sorry, 4 years and 5 years. That's nice. They're close together. Thank you. Thank you, Cheyenne. Have some? Have some? No, don't touch. Ooh, sorry. My stand wants to fall. Fix it here. No, 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 no. Pull it up.
I am so sorry. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate it. Okay, where am I? Let's see, we have kids. The kids are gone. The white one. Which white one, Sabrina? What did I miss? Thank you, Jesus. Two of them, 4 and 5 years old. Girl. Ooh. That QC wanted to do upgrades. And it kicked you off because it wanted to do an upgrade? Oh, Ivy. Goodness. Mel, Helen says hello to your cute baby. She is pretty. She is just gorgeous.
Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
She's a handful.
Oh, they all are. They really are.
She
And those
got
little
running
girls
already.
are so smart. They are so smart. Okay. Sabrina Ivy is in Montgomery, Alabama. Let's see. Sabrina's in Savannah, Georgia, and Crystal is in Alabama.
There's some ants on the floor.
Thank you, Ivy. Okay. See, Sabrina's husband is from Marion, Alabama, and his brother lives in Montgomery. And Sabrina loves Montgomery's Joanne. Okay. I have a lot of cousins that are in Lamar County, Alabama. My father was born in Birmingham, but he moved up here when he was 4. Mel, Sabrina says your baby is quiet.
Quiet, you see.
She
Quiet.
is quiet.
No, she's not. She's not so innocent as she looks.
She's looking at the new
When she's with the others
technology.
inside, it's noise.
Well, she's quiet now, and
No,
she's
yes,
not
because she's in
talking.
front here. When she's inside, it's all hell break loose.
Oh, goodness. Oh, and I made my first, what was this called? Trifold dish scrubby. You make a long rectangle and you fold it in threes, and the last third has the scrubby yarn crocheted in with the cotton yarn, and then you just single crochet all around the four sides. So it's like what we have the kitchen sponges, the sponge on one side and a
Yes,
scrubby on the other, but it's made with the crochet cotton. I'm gonna make more of these because it wasn't hard. It worked up
that
quickly,
looks
and
nice.
it's a nice, palm size. So it's the
Mm-hmm.
best of both worlds.
That's not baby Jess.
So
I
this was
wish I had
fun. Do more of
we
this.
had yarn like that. I would have tried it. It's really nice.
Um, we're going to have to find somebody who lives close to you where shipping won't be so crazy because that's what they're doing now. They're ordering yarn and shipping it to people
Mm-hmm.
so that the shipping's not so bad. But I can't think of anybody who lives close to you because even the ones who live in Florida, the ship from Florida to Trinidad would be
It's a lot.
high.
Yeah, because
We'll
I
have
have a
to work on
cousin who
that
lives
now.
in I have a cousin that lives in I think it's how you pronounce it? The Bronx, and I can't pronounce it properly. She's in America, the Bronx.
Oh, the Bronx. Yeah, that's in New
Right.
York.
She lives there, and she was willing to do it for me, but it's the same. It's the same thing. It's gonna be costly. Sorry.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, the cat. Sabrina, you know that cat is the same thing we made the poncho out of, and it's that
I'm not tired.
it's that I love this yarn in the colorway I think it's fruit salad. Where's my camera? There we go. It's fruit salad and it's white, but it's got speckles of blue and green and pinks in it. It's not just a plain, hello. It's not a
That's
solid
nice.
white. There we go. That shows all the colors too. So that's what the yarn, what the poncho and the hat were made out of, and it's a four-way acrylic. Usually everything that I use is a four-way because I don't do much DK weight and I don't like bulky yarn. Thank you, Ivy. Sheila's okay. You're both in Savannah. Sabrina, I tried to show Sheila how to change her name. Since you're in Savannah, maybe you can help her with that.
Oh my God.
If not, I'm gonna try to find a
Hear about the
YouTube video
noise?
and send it to her.
These
You would
kids.
think I had three in the background, wouldn't you? She's one, but she has ADHD, so she's like three because she comes at me from every direction. Every direction. She has a. They say that she has a 10-minute attention span, but there are times when her attention span is only 5 minutes. So it takes a lot for me to get anything done when she's here because she needs help. Granny, help. Granny, I need you. Granny, her favorite sentence. Look at me, Granny. Look at me, Granny. Okay, really? I see you. You're not looking at me. I can see you from here. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Oh, and her mother was yelling at her at one point. Her mother works downstairs, so when she gets off work, they go home, and then I have quiet, and it's
That's nice.
wonderful.
I
Yes.
can't say the same because when I try to crochet while she's up, She comes and throws herself on top of me. She'll take the yarn and throw it all over, grab the needle. I mustn't do anything. I must not crochet. She has to be right there, sitting on my lap.
I'm
She likes
sorry.
a lot of attention, I'll tell you. I just have to hide. If I want to do crochet, I have to hide, leave her in
Oh
the room
no.
with the others. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, well I do excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I do the see I that's it, I'll do a number 10 cotton. I have not seen the number 5. I have 3 and 10. So I'll do the number 10, number 3 for her hat. And then I'll do the number 4 for whatever else I'm doing. The fives and sixes I can't use because I just can't manipulate those in my hand. They feel like I don't know what they feel like, but I look at them and I go, nope, can't do it. And I'll find another project, or I'll take that project and I'll convert it to a 4 weight. But I don't do the chunky weight. You meant the pattern for. Oh, Sabrina, that is the pattern we did for Gigi's Make Along. That's the ribbed cap, and the pattern for it is in the description. I put all the patterns in the description. Thank you, Sabrina. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Be safe,
Okay,
Alan.
Helen, thank you. You be safe going home and have a good weekend. And I'll see you someplace tomorrow, because you know you and I usually cross paths on the live. So you be safe going home now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Love you too. Well, you first. Thank you. You be good now. Okay. Okay, because this is the cap I made for her yesterday. She wears these little caps to school, and so this is a number 3. So this is my number 3 thread. So I was happy to go back to the 4 weight crochet cotton, the 4 weight acrylic. Oh my God,
Join the
women,
club.
that's right. Come on now, and that's being quiet. When they're angry with each other, it's not pretty. It is just not pretty. But I found this pattern on YouTube, and it's in the description. And I was so proud of myself because the instructions were in Arabic, and I was able to turn on the closed caption, and they would put it in Spanish, and then I could translate the Spanish to English. I used all my skills, all of them. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. It was. I found.
I could actually use hats like those.
You can use
We could use
what?
hats like those here. Hats how is
Okay. Okay. It's
the
it's it's
hats?
in it's in the patterns
It's
in the description, and she's got another one that I'm going to do because the top pattern is the motif is different, and
it
it's
won't be so warm.
right, and it covers enough to keep the sun from beating on the top of her head, but it's open
Yes.
enough that she can breathe.
Yes.
So I was really happy when I found her channel. I was really happy when I figured out how to translate her channel, because I don't do Arabic. Oh, but it was nice. Um, where's the description? It's
She has to come out of the live chat and she'll see it. When she exits the live chat, you will see it a little down arrow on the right hand side.
okay. Did you
She has
hear
to
that,
come out of the
Sabrina?
chat first,
Because
the live chat.
when I ended, because I didn't know that the description didn't show up on the live. I can look up at the top here. Oh, let's see. Can I get it from here? Here we go. Let's do this. I can do this for you. And it's going to show up in the description when this video posts. But there it is in chat, Sabrina. And I only have a couple more things. Oh, the little pink hat that I did for her. Um, Lisa from Happy Hook Crochet always makes these little vests for her granddaughter. So I made a vest out of the same skein of yarn because I just thought it was pretty.
That's very nice.
Isn't it pretty? And that skein of yarn is the same yarn that this hat is in, but the colorway is jazzy. But the more you work in it, it comes out in a different color. I've got to tie that in. I thought I had it in better, but it's so the hat and the vest are out of the same skein of yarn.
That's nice.
Thank you. And my daughter comes up and she says, "Can't you?" You're not gonna believe it. She says, "Can't you make the rays in a rainbow, and that would be pretty for Pride?" And I said, "That would have me working with six skeins of yarn at the same time. Can't do it. That's too much. I'd have to do it in circles and not in rays." And then, we did the cowl on the crochet along. Well, I guess I'll go this way. We did the cowl and the crochet along. And then we did the ear warmers. And I played yarn chicken and I ran out of yarn. So
You mix the color.
I said, what goes with
But
coral?
it came
With
out nice. It
turquoise.
came out nice.
Thank you. And they said coral, so I did the ear warmer. So since I was doing the ear warmer to match the cowl, I had to go back and put coral around the cowl. Oh, you can't see me. Can't see. There we go. So that was the cowl we did on the make along. And so I did coral around the back. And I had already done the shells in the front, so I just slip stitched the coral around the front so that it would match the ear warmer. Well, there we go.
It looked nice. It really it did match. It looked really nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
I did this hat. This hat was from Crystal Tutorial. The horns.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I did this one.
Ooh.
The
What kind of
pom-pom that
yarn is that?
it's just three different colors. It's the same. It's the same yarn. Remember,
Okay.
it's only one. Yeah, one type of yarn we have. So it's
So
the
it's
same
not
universal.
variegated. You just change the colors.
Yes, I just changed the
That's
colors
pretty,
myself.
Mel.
Yep.
That is pretty.
Thanks.
Yes, Sabrina, I wrote it
This is
down
the
in
yarn.
English.
This is the yarn I was telling you that I had ordered, and it costs way more to ship for the amigurumi.
Oh my.
Yes. So
That
and
is
it
the
took me. It
one.
took,
That is the
It
one
took
bag that
4 months.
cost you $100 to ship.
It cost $82 to ship, and the price of it was 27, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ivy. Yeah, Sabrina, it wouldn't have done for me to write it down in Spanish. Thank you, Ivy. Thanks, Sabrina. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Ivy wants to know if that's the gingham pattern, Mel,
The plaited one, this pattern, the
for the
plaited
hat.
pattern. No, I got it off a tutorial on YouTube also. I'll have to go back and find it.
Okay. Because you said the other one was Crystal's pattern. Did you
Yeah,
mean Crystal
this
from
one,
Bag a Day?
yes, Crystal from Bagodi. This is hers.
Okay.
This is the houndstooth one.
Okay, that's the houndstooth. Okay, and the other one is that
The other
also
one
Bag
is
a
a
Day?
plaid. It's a plaid, but I don't know. I can't remember where I actually got it from. I'll have to go back and look.
Okay, okay, but it's called a plaid pattern.
Yes, it is.
Okay, okay, that's pretty.
I can't
Okay,
knit.
so okay,
I cannot
okay.
knit. I applaud everybody who could.
But Mel, you didn't crochet the three colors together. You would drop a color and then pick it up and
Yes.
crochet it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. Hi, Walisha, how are you? Thanks for coming by. We're just showing our finished objects. What have you finished lately? I know, well, you're still working on your beaded
You have to
blanket, aren't you?
you have to put yourself back in
Mm,
the camera.
thank you.
Right.
Thank you. I got busy talking and forgot. I was looking at that hat and just, that is,
I
Mel,
know.
that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. Oh, so then my entry for the bag a day, well, I had the hat. I did the hanging, oh Lord, towel. So this is the moss stitch towel, and then she had a hanging country towel. I just made the hanging part smaller because I was using a smaller button.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Thank you. So
Someone
I'm
had
gonna use
asked
that.
me to make that here, but I didn't get around to doing it. You know how they does it onto the kitchen towel itself, like
Yes,
to make the
yes,
top? Yeah,
yes.
they had asked me to make one like that, but I just haven't got around to doing it as yet.
Okay. Because, well, that's how we used to do it. We used to cut the towels in half and crochet the
Mm-hmm.
top on.
Yeah,
This is the first
yeah.
time I've made the whole towel.
Okay.
So this is something different for me. But it didn't take me that long, so I'm gonna do a couple of more of these. Because my daughter wants me to do one and put the do the whole top in the burgundy. So I'll probably do
Okay.
that for the next time. Okay, and Walisha is still working on her beaded blanket. Well, yeah, you're making a king size blanket. It's going to take you a while to finish that, but you're doing
Mm-hmm.
good work. You really are. And then, last but not least, yes, I finished my summer's top. I lost Mel. My, help me, Kanata Kerchief tank. I finished it. I sewed the four panels together, and it has whoops, the kerchief bottom. So it is a done deal. And yes, I've worked on it forever. I had issues with my True Boo yarn. It was the first time I had used that yarn. And I had yarn bark that it took me 3 days to straighten out. But I persevered and I like the way it came out. Will I make another one? I don't know. But Uniquely Yours with Stacy Camel is having a summer top um, challenge, so I'm going to enter this in her challenge. So, oh, and I had the my other 3 facial scrubbies. So I have been busy. I have gotten things done, and I feel good about it. I didn't realize how much I had gotten done until I started getting everything together and putting the links in the description for today. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. I really do. Sheila's asking Sabrina, is she staying out of the heat? Sabrina said she was staying in the house. Mel, I know. I knew your internet had dropped. That's what I had just said, that you got kicked off. It happens all the time. I appreciate you coming up and showing me what you have been working on. Sabrina went to South Carolina. She's home now. Sabrina, what were you doing in South Carolina, girl? I missed that trip. Thank you, Ivy. Angie Prescott, how you doing, girl? We've been showing our finished objects. What have you finished? And what are you drinking? And would you like to come up and show us what you have finished? Ivy showed us 3 cardigans that she has finished and a coin purse. Crystal showed us her blanket that she finished. It's lovely. And a sweater she is working on, which is delicious. It is just, it's all of you ladies do such nice work. Oh, it's just lovely. And I showed my bucket full of things that I have finished. And now I get to be a good crafter and take pictures and post them and update my catalog. That's the hard part for me. You haven't finished anything and you're drinking Pepsi. Well, what are you working on, Angie? And I want to thank everybody for joining me for my first Finished Object Friday. And hopefully we will do this on the last Friday of every month. And the next one won't be so long because I've showed you everything that I have finished. So now we're going to move forward. Angie's working on a poncho. Did you show the poncho yesterday? Was it the one with the that was V's poncho that I saw yesterday. What pattern are you doing, Angie? I go to so many places I can't keep up. You are very welcome, Ivy. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you for joining us today. I really appreciate you coming by, coming up, showing us what you've worked on. I hope you come back for Finished Object Friday, and I hope you come on Wednesdays for my Whip It Wednesday, where we show what we're working on, or if you don't want to come up, we tell everybody what we're working on. Because that's what we do. We crochet. You found some goodies at the thrift store, Sabrina. You did not come home with yarn. Tell me you didn't. You went to South Carolina and you came home with yarn. Is that what you did? Gypsy Queen Shawl. Crystal, is it on YouTube? Whose pattern is it? Crystal. And I got all of that luster sheen downstairs too. Oh, where's my paper? See, Crystal. See. Now you're gonna have me doing stuff. Gypsy Queen Shawl. Okay, I've got it written down. Crystal. Okay, Sabrina, what did you find? I said yarn. You didn't say anything. It's on YouTube. It's crochet. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, I'm going to check that out, Crystal. Thank you. No, I'm not familiar with that one. Oh, All Crafts Channel. Angie, did I miss something? You said, oh, you're working on the poncho from All Crafts Channel. Okay. I was gone for a minute. I'm back now. Okay. Andy got a poncho from All Crafts Channel. I'm not familiar with that one either. See, that's why I come to these things, so that I learn something. Okay, let's see. What did I miss? Oh, thank you. How much yarn do you need for a king size blanket? Well, Alicia, I might actually have the answer to that. Hold on. I may actually have the answer to that because I print out everything and put it in this binder because if I find it on the internet, I can never ever find it again. I'll say a king size blanket is 108 inches by 90 inches, okay? So you're shooting for 108 by 90. And let's see, a king size blanket width in inches with drape, 106 inches. What size hook are you using, Wally? Let's see. That is, oh, no, that's the chain count. Hold on. Well, Wally, what size is your pattern, sir? Okay. It says for an Afghan, you're going to need 2250 to 3125 yards of a number 4. So I would say double it. Crystal, if I'm going to do a motif, it has to be join as you go, but I haven't started that yet. Okay. Wally, it says, how much yarn do you need for making projects? And for the number 4 medium, which is the green here, come all the way down to Afghan at the bottom. It says 2250 to 3125 yards. So I would say probably about 6,000 yards is what you're going to need for a king size blanket. And it says a king size blanket is 108 inches by 90 inches. Okay? Andy says the cream is always at the thrift store. You got yarn and fabric. Okay. See, I have not done any of that type of shopping since we've been on lockdown. So I went to one estate sale that they had not too far from me. And I racked up on yarn. I racked up on novelty yarn because like I said, I started crocheting with Red Heart. So Red Heart is all I know, and then I do the number 3 and number 10 cotton thread. And then we branched out to cotton yarn and rug yarn. I used to use rug yarn back in the day. The novelty yarns I didn't know anything about. So I got all of the novelty yarns that she had just so that I could experiment with them and see if I liked them and not have to spend an arm and a leg for them because those are the expensive ones. I need to learn. I've seen tutorials on them. I have not actually tried the join as you go motif. This top that I did, I had to join the panels once I was done. That's how the pattern went, and I didn't try the join as you go because I had to make it once to find out what it was supposed to look like. Okay, you're using a US Jazz. You're still going to need about 6,000 yards, I think. Google your weight of yarn and ask how much do you need for a king size blanket, and you may actually find it on Google. Really? Okay. If I go to Hilton Head, I'm going for a craft. I'm not going for yarn. Wally Mel said hi. I think it depends on the stitch and how much yarn you need. Well, yeah, Crystal. She's I think she's doing half double crochet if I remember correctly, and she's adding beads. Okay, yeah, but it depends on what kind of yarn you're using too, because I don't remember if you're using 4-ply or if you're using blanket yarn. So Google it, and Google should tell you. Oh, Mel, there you go! Yay! See, there's a good and gracious God. See, we got her all excited, and she went to sleep. You're rough. Well, Crystal, it says that she'll need 3,100 yards for just an Afghan. So wouldn't you double the Afghan size for a king size blanket? Crystal, how much did you use for the Afghan you just made? And what size did yours turn out to be? Wait a minute, let me ask you this, Wally. Are you working from a pattern or is this something you're making up? Because your pattern should tell you how much yarn you need. And if this is something you're making up, if you're doing the size that I just gave you, okay, you're making it up. Okay. So if you're doing the king size, okay, two Delma super savers in white and 3 ounces. Okay. Okay. Walisha, this is my best suggestion for you. Do you have a whole skein of yarn left? If you have a whole skein of yarn left, when you attach that skein, put a stitch marker there. Go ahead and work your pattern until you get to the end of that skein and measure how far you got with that skein. And then you will not know how many more skeins you need to get where you want to go. Because you will know how far you can go with one skein of yarn. Does that make sense? About 4,000 yards, Crystal. Okay, Wally. Okay. Thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. That was the best I could come up with off the top of my head. Ooh, Sabrina, really? I'm gonna have to look at something. Well, no, because I did that. I did 3 yarn hauls, and I did that estate sale. So I don't need it. I don't need any more yarn. So you say about 4,000 yards? Okay, okay, all right. I am not. Well, yeah, I am. This we Wally, we just finished Object Friday, and so I showed my finished objects, and Crystal and Ivy and Mel came up and showed their finished objects. Um, I'm going to start doing this the last Friday of the month so that everybody can come up and show their finished objects and what they have finished. Wednesday, every Wednesday is going to be Whip It Wednesday, where people can come and show what they're working on. I am finishing the closure on this Sweetheart's hat. It's a pink and white hat with hearts on it. I'm running out of words now. With hearts on it. She's a few shy of queen size. Okay, Wally. Crystal said she used 4,000 yards and she's a little shy of being queen size. So you're going to need more than 4,000 yards for king size. Sabrina, when I see you next week, are you going to share with me? I'm not even getting into that. Angie, Sabrina already told you leave her alone. Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, you've been making a lot of hats. Sabrina, oh yeah, because you're making the hats for the, yeah, I know what you're doing. Okay. You're making the hats for the home. Are you making any blue hats for Hat Not Hate? I have to find something in my area because I don't mind making blue hats, but I don't want to ship the blue hats. I'm going to use my yarn and I'm going to make the hats. The least they could do is pay for shipping, but that's just how I feel about it. Do I need to get 10 more balls of yarn? Wally? When you start your next skein of yarn, okay, attach a stitch marker. And when you finish that skein of yarn, measure how far you got with that skein. So say you get 24 inches, hello. Say that you get 24 inches with that skein of yarn. You lay out your blanket and see how much further you want to go. And multiply, and mark off every 2 feet, and you will need 1 skein of yarn for every 2 feet. If that is how far you went with that skein of yarn. But measure first and see how far you can go with a skein of yarn, and then that's how many skeins of yarn you need to buy to finish off your blanket, okay? This one, Angie, or the baseball cap we were doing at Gigi's? This is just little hearts that I did on a regular beanie. And then I just put the pink on the cuff and the pink at the top. And I'm not going to do a pom-pom. I don't do pom-poms. Oh, you are so sweet. She's going to love it. You're welcome. Thank you, Angie. Okay, then you're going to have to measure it, Wally. I can't think of any other way for you to do it. Now remember, when you start the new skein, put a mark there so you know where you're starting the new skein. And when you end that skein, that's where you do your measurement so you know how far you can go with one skein, okay? Thank you, Angie. Appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Well, everybody, we have been on here for 2 hours. I thank everybody for coming by. I thank Ivy and Crystal and Mel for coming up and showing me what they have finished. Crystal, I am going to look at that Gypsy Queen shawl. That might end up being featured on my Whip It Wednesday next week. Everybody, please like, comment, and share. Have a blessed and safe weekend.
I will see those of you tomorrow at Gigi the Crochet Queen who want to make that bag. I'm just going to hang out at Gigi's. I am not making that bag because everybody knows I don't sew squares together. Sheila makes king size blankets. Okay. Wally, you need to ask Sheila. No, you know, because is Sheila still here? Sheila can give you an idea of how much yarn she uses on her blankets, Wally, but you're still going to have to measure. Thank you, Mel. I'd appreciate thumbs up. I really will. Yes, Mel. Everybody take care. Stay safe. Wear your mask, please. We're not out of this yet, and I want to see everybody back here. Love and peace to everybody. Happy crocheting. Those who will be at Gigi's tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you at Kelly's on Sunday. And if not, I will see you at Whip It Wednesday on Wednesday. Same channel, 30 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all. Oh, Sheila is still here. Okay, Sheila, how much yarn do you use on a king size blanket? Wally, we're talking 4 weight, right? Oh, and Sheila, Sabrina's going to help you change your name. I know, Mel. I know. They just left. Okay, we've been on here for 2 hours, and now they're leaving. I just can't win. I can't win. I cannot win. Sheila, are you looking, or did you forget? Or did we put you on the spot? It's Sabrina's fault. I'm blaming it on Sabrina. Yes, I do. I get to I doorbell rang. I got a box. Now I gotta do an unboxing video. I'm not making hats from home. I'm just making hats. Oh, you wear them. Okay. Well, I know it's the what is it, activity center. But the first thing that comes out of my mouth when I think about your community center is a nursing home. Or is it Angie that works at the community center and Sabrina's the one that causes the trouble? Did I flip you too? Did I get you backwards? I got you backwards. Oh. Okay, I had it right. Thank you. Goodness gracious. All right, Angie, that's enough out of you. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, Wally. Sheila hasn't said anything, so I think your best bet is to do the measurement. Measure that last skein. See how far you go with it, and then just do the math on how far you want to go, and that's how many more skeins you're going to need, okay? Okay, everybody have a blessed weekend. Thank you all so very much for coming by. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody have a great night. And, oh, GGP, I am so sorry. You just missed us. We were just leaving. We've been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. God love you. Hugs, everybody. Gigi, I'm going to start doing the Finished Objects Friday, the last Friday of every month at 3:30. Let's see, your Eastern time. It'll be 4:30 Eastern time, and I will still do the Whip It Wednesday at 4:30 Eastern every Wednesday. But the Finished Objects Friday is the last Friday of the month. So, what's today? Friday? I'm not sure who else is coming on. But, thank you. I saw you earlier this morning. But, so we'll see who else is on. I'm not sure who else is on. And, we can hang out if somebody else is live. But thank you all for coming by. Gigi, I will see you on whoever else is live. Everybody stay safe. I'll see you next Wednesday for Whip It Wednesday. And take care, everybody. Love you all. Bye-bye.